Welcome to Dr. Jalil Photography. Today I'll be testing this Sony 70-200 f4 zoom lens for macro photography. I have been using this lens for last several months as my everyday photography in outdoor, for landscaping, for street photography, and sometimes some bird photography if the bird is very close to me. This is an excellent lens for my outdoor photography as well as for portraits and street photography as well. But this lens has got one very beautiful thing. This has a macro capability, but this goes up to 0.5 magnification. I have done several macro photography with this lens during my outdoor photo shoot. Whenever I find some small subject, I try to capture. I have uploaded several videos on this lens on outdoor setup. But today I'll be doing an indoor photography of a small colorful insect. I'm not sure you can see it or not. There is a very small colorful insect on this plastic box. I'll be placing this insect on the diffuser box on my table. This is my diffuser box, and take some macro photographs with this lens. And I'll be showing you the pictures at the end of this video. Now let me tell you very shortly about this diffuser box. I've made this diffuser box for my tabletop studio photography as well as for macro photography, and also I have uploaded several videos on the making process of this diffuser box. If you are interested to make yourself one, please watch my earlier videos. I'll give the link below so that you can make yourself. This is a beautiful light box or diffuser box with lights inside and there are diffuser materials around it. So if you are interested to make this yourself, please follow my instruction, my earlier videos in the link below. This diffuser box has got two Godox MF12. One is on this side, other one on the other side. So you can see this Godox MF12 fitted on this light box. I'll be using these two Godox MF12 flash along with this diffuser box. Let me start. First, I'll explain the setup of this lens and then I'll explain the setup of the camera. Let me explain the setup of my lens first. I'll be using several focal length starting from 200, then I'll take some pictures at 100 millimeter and then also at 70 millimeters. So this I can vary with this ring. And about the setting, I'll be using manual focus on the camera as well as on the lens. There is two buttons. There is a button for autofocus and manual focus. So I put it in manual focus, and there is another button which says about the distance. One is infinity to 3 meter, and there is another setup here which is for macro mode. So I'll be using macro mode since I'm doing a macro photography on this tabletop studio. And optical stabilization is not essential for this macro photography because my camera is on a very stable, strong stand, very heavy stand. So optical stabilization is not necessary to keep it on. But since I'm using it, there is no other option. So I'll keep it in on position. And there is another button for optical stabilization, which is for panning the camera or moving the camera, but this is also not essential at this moment because I am using a very stable stand. So this is about the lens setup. Now I'll show you the camera setup for this photo shoot session today. For camera, I'll be using a manual setting and shutter speed 1/200 and ISO 100. That will remain constant throughout my shooting, but I'll be changing the f-stop. I'll start with f11, then I'll gradually change it to f8 or f10 or f16. So I'll show you while I'll start photo shoot. But to begin with, I'll start at f11. So this is the camera sitting here, and this is the trigger for this two Godox MF12 flash. So I'll be starting at flash strength 1/8 to start with, then I'll change it accordingly. Let me take some pictures and I'll show you at the end of the video. Please keep watching until the end. If you are new in my channel, please subscribe and press the bell icon for my upcoming videos on macro photography, also the techniques and the equipments I use for photography on my tabletop studio and as well as outdoor. So please keep watching until the end. I have taken several shots at f11. Now I'll be taking some snapshots at f9 and the shutter speed 1/200 and ISO 100 as before. So let me take some pictures. You can see the red picking of my insect, and I'm slightly adjusting the focus using my wheel. Let me change the angle a little bit. I'm using the shutter release cable. Let me check. Beautiful color, beautiful picture. Let me take several shots in this position, in this angle. Take few more. It's moving. The insect is moving upwards. Take few more pictures while it is walking. I'm taking pictures while it is walking on the green leaves or bamboo leaves so that I can have different variations of this insect. Let me change the angle a little bit. Let me take some snaps in this position. It is sitting quietly. Change the angle again. Well, I have taken plenty of shots. After I finish my photo shoot, I'll transfer all the pictures in Lightroom and edit little bit, crop little bit, and I'll be showing the pictures now. If you are new in my channel and if you like it, macro photography or different aspects of photography, the lens, the diffuser systems, etc., etc., please subscribe my channel, press the bell icon, stay connected, see you in next video, bye bye.